Hey you guys, it's your girl Wani, and this video is going to be about why I started wearing wigs in the first place. Let me tell you guys, let's take it way back, 2008. I was 19 years old and fresh out of high school, well, a year after high school. But all through high school, I was wearing weaves and braids, so my hair was basically in a protective hairstyle. So I didn't really get to see how long my hair was up until it was prom. And I went to the salon, to get my updo, of course, and then the lady permed my hair, and I saw how long my hair was. It was blowing, you guys. Like, I had some hang time for real, for real. But of course, I had my updo, and then after that, it was graduation time. So of course, I had another updo. So I wasn't really wearing my hair down until the summer after graduation. So every 2 weeks, I was in that salon getting my wash and set, my deep conditioners, because I had hair and I wanted to take care of it. So this time is, time for me to get my perm, and the lady who normally does my perm, she either wasn't there or she was working on somebody's hair. So the lady that normally does updo, she decided to do my hair. Now this is at the salon in Staten Island, where everybody gets their wash and sets and their flat twists and curls. It's a very popular salon in Staten Island, so all my Staten Island people will know which salon I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say their name. Anyway, so she perms my hair, because how hard could a perm be, really, right? I wasn't really thinking it's gonna be anything crazy, but she's washing my hair in the sink, and I'm noticing she's taking a long time. Now at this time I was very paranoid, so she's taking a long time. I'm thinking red flags, what's going on? So I'm like, is my hair falling out? And she's like, yes mommy, yes mommy. I'm like, okay, a little bit or a lot? She's like, a lot, you just need a trim. Whatever. So of course I let her trim my hair, not thinking nothing of it, and I still have a good length of hair on my head. So I'm like, okay, my hair fell out before, but while she was washing it, but it looks fine now. So ladies, when we first get our hair done, we feeling ourselves, doing this and that. So I'm in the bathroom mirror feeling myself, and I'm doing this, and all of a sudden this long strand of hair falls without me touching my hair, without me combing my hair. So I'm like, okay, this is weird, but whatever. As the days go by, though, my hair is falling out like a lot. I comb my hair. There's so much hair in the comb that you cannot even see the comb. I'm laying down. If I take a nap, God forbid, I don't put my scarf on, there's hair all over the pillow. There's hair on my back. It was crazy. I washed my hair. There's so much hair falling out, but I still had length, so I didn't know where the hair was coming from. So one day my sister is playing through my hair, and she parts my hair in the middle, and she sees a bald patch right here. And I'm like, oh my God, that's where my hair's been falling out. So from the back, my hair started falling out all to the sides. So I had no hair in the back. So that's when I started wearing my half wigs. So, I could cover, because I had hair in the front, so I could cover the half wig with my hair. But it got so bad to the point where the hair in the front that was covering the half wig was so thin, and I only had like a little bit of hair, like a little bang. But before I went to the dermatologist to see what was going on, like, is something wrong with me? Am I sick? Like, it's not normal to have your hair falling out of nowhere. And that fool, he didn't even want to touch my hair. Like, I felt like, I had something, but he ruled out that it wasn't anything medical. It wasn't alopecia. But I'm getting mad just thinking about him. Anyway, moving on. So my hair is falling out, and I get my half wig. I'm feeling it, but it's time to let this hair go because it was so thin. So I call my friend Clarence over, a family friend, and he comes to the house with the clippers, y'all. Like, he was ready to shave this thing off. So he shaves my hair, and I have no hair on my head. I have a light Caesar. I have no hair. And I realized, like, I have a tiny head. Because, when you have hair, you don't really notice how big or small your head is. And that day just happens to be the time when my boyfriend, well, my husband now, but my boyfriend Brian came over, and I know I didn't tell him I was cutting my hair because, of course, I didn't want him to see me. So he comes right when Clarence is done cutting my hair. So I have no time to accept what just happened. I have no time to run to get a scarf to cover my head. So He's in the living room and I'm in the bathroom, so I have no escape. He's like, Wani, come out the bathroom. And I'm like, no. He's like, Wani, come out the bathroom. So me, like, I'm so freaking terrified. Like, what is this man gonna think? I have no hair on my head. So I'm covering my head. He's like, Wani, put your hands down. So I put my hands down and I'm freaking so scared. And he looks at me and he smiles and he says, you look so beautiful. And I'm like, what? What did you just say? Like, did I just hear right? I look beautiful. I'm thinking to myself, I have no hair in my head. And he's like, you look so beautiful. You have nothing to worry about. And that was like really a defining moment for me, because here is this man telling me I look beautiful with no hair on my head. And you know, ladies, like, our hair is our everything. Like, if our hair is on point, you're feeling good, you have a good day. If you have a bad hair day, you don't want to go anywhere. But me, I had no hair on my head. And he's telling me that I look beautiful before I even could accept myself as being beautiful with no hair. So I'm thinking to myself, yo, he's the one. Like, I'm going to give him some babies. Like, that's my boo. So anyway, he loved it. My family and friends loved it. And this is before the whole Amber Rose movement, before everybody started shaving their hair off, before the whole natural movement, like, got really serious. And it was like, I'm 19, I have no hair. Like, so of course, I didn't take people's advice. Like, of course, I needed something on my head. I was not leaving my house with no hair. So this is when my mom and I went to the beauty supply store to get my first wig. And you guys, I was so petrified. I'm like, what is this lady going to say to me? I'm a 19-year-old little girl going to wear a full wig. Like, back then, like, I figured only old ladies wear a wig. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But I went and me and my mom explained the story, and she was so cool. She was like, don't even worry about it. It's not the first time that salon has messed up somebody's hair. You should sue them, you know, you should get rich from this and all this and that. But I got my first wig and it was so cute. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but it was nice. It was a nice black long wig and it had bangs. So it didn't really look like a wig. And it was all good. Like, of course, I had my fears at first, like, oh my God, like, the wind is gonna blow my hair off, or people's gonna know I'm wearing a wig. Because back then, I really cared what, you know, people thought about me. You know, I was 19 years old, I was young. And from that bad experience brought this experience with the beautiful world of wigs. Like, I'm not ashamed now to tell you guys that I wear wigs. If somebody in the streets is like giving me a compliment on my hair, I can tell them yes, it's a wig, and I can basically tell them where I got it from, answer anybody's questions. And it's been such a long time, and of course my hair did grow back, but I fell in love with wigs that of course I'm still wearing wigs. But something similar did happen again when I was pregnant with my first child, Nyla. My hair did start to fall out, so this time I had no problem telling my husband, get them clippers, cut it off. It was nothing to me at this point, because I knew I had my wig to fall back on, and I knew the hair was going to grow back. And I actually went to another dermatologist. I went to the Skin and Cancer Center at NYU, and those people are really, really on point. Like, they made me feel so not ashamed of what happened, and they basically gave me like a scalp biopsy, I think that's what it's called, to make sure to rule out everything. And I took so many tests, and you know, it's good to know that nothing is seriously wrong with me. It's just, I don't know, it was just something that went wrong with the perm, I guess, and nothing's really wrong internally with me, and that's the good thing. So I still wear wigs, of course. So many years has passed, and I have, my hair is natural. That was the last time I permed my hair in 2008. And I will be giving videos with my natural hair, of course. But, you know, wearing wigs is nothing to be ashamed of. And this is, when I first started wearing wigs, this was before the lace wigs and all this good stuff. Before, I think it was only the celebrities wearing the lace wigs, and nobody was really wearing them. So wigs have come such a long way now. Like, everybody's wearing a wig, young, old, you know, you have nothing to be ashamed of. It's a protective hairstyle, and it's all good. So that's my story about why I started wearing wigs. A salon in Staten Island messed me up years ago, but I fell in love with wigs. You have short, long, I've had it all throughout the years, and I'm gonna put a picture of my first wig and maybe pictures of me throughout the years. I've had blondes, I have long, short, curly, wavy, so many different wigs, and it's all good. It's just hair. I'm 25 now, and I can tell you guys it's just hair. Looking back, I was so freaked out, but now it's just hair. It's your beauty, but it's so much more to beauty than hair. So thanks for watching this video, and please leave a comment, you guys, if this happens to any of you. Like, I've never met anybody who had the same problem as me, as with their hair falling out so bad as my hair. So leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that like button if you can relate to my story. And yes, y'all, wigs is my thing now. Bye.